Jay King. Hi, Jay.
How you doing?
You ready to rock this hour or two?
I'm ready to rock out. We got a lot of cool stuff. We got a lot of deals. We got a lot of new things that nobody's seen.
And we're starting with coral, girls. Let's do a whole coral story. You know what's neat about this is it's tough to get coral anymore. So I have to say, Jay, I was highly impressed you pulled this off because I was like, wait a minute, we actually have several coral pieces, including, guys, do we have the earrings? Oh, that here. So we have the earrings, we have the bracelet, do we have the ring, the coral ring? I'm wearing it. I've got it on. All right, there we go. We got it all. And that's a cool thing. Okay, tell us about this.
Okay, well, you know, just like you were saying, you know, coral, you know, when we originally started, you know, it was our three main pillars that held us apart, you know, that we're known for was turquoise was #1. Actually, second was coral and third was opal. And now it's turquoise, of course. You know, that's what we're known for. And then opals is #2. And coral's probably right around #12, maybe even further down the road. It's not that coral's not popular. It's not that we don't love coral. It's not that we don't want. You just can't get the rough material.
And why is that?
Well, there's a myriad of reasons. You know, coral is protected under the CITES program. So there's when 156 countries got together. And they all, you know, think about this, 156 countries all agreed on they were going to protect certain things, right? And coral is one of them, which it should be. So coral, you not only have to have, you know, some corals you have to have up to 5 permits to even work with.
Oh my gosh.
You have to, you know, prove origin, everything. So, you know, coral rough materials and coral supplies, you just don't, you'll never see, you know, like, Coral Today specials are a thing of the past.
Yeah.
You know,
when was the last time you did one? I can't remember.
Oh, it's
really
been a long time, and we do have some that they're going to be very limited. But it took us almost like a year and a half, almost 2 years to put together the rough material. Okay. It's just you just don't see it, and that's why I love this. Oh. And this is kind of a unique color of coral. It's kind of like a beautiful. It's a red, but it's kind of it's like an orangey red. It's a really unusual, unique material. And then again, with this, it's hard enough that we could facet it. Mm-hmm. So we were able to actually facet this. It's just a really great look. And of course, anytime I do something like this, I always try to do matching pieces. And the reason is that with corals especially, because of the color variations that you have in it. You know, they'll never be the same.
That's tough to do. All right, so we have the button earrings. And by the way, the earrings less than 100, bracelet less than 100, the ring less than 40. We have and I love this ring. I think it's just like crazy fun looking. And again, think about this because I love this combination of taking this and, for example, let's say you already have a turquoise necklace at home, really combining them together. Look how beautiful that is when you take your other turquoise and then add the coral. One of my favorite coral pieces that I ever bought from you is it's really tough to find great red jewelry. When you really think about it, it's either gonna be wood that's painted or some weird plastic, but to find something that's organic and red is very difficult in gemstones.
Right, well, you know, they call it's an organic gemstone. I mean, you know, coral just like amber, right? So,
yeah.
It's totally cool. I love this look. Simple, and then again, it's faceted, so very few of the corals are dense enough to ever, you know, and heavy enough and dense enough to actually facet.
And this is beautiful. You guys did a lot of turquoise faceting on here, so it's got a great sparkle to it.
Yeah, well, the facets make that, look at Oceana, it just looks absolutely fabulous.
It's beautiful. Okay, so there we go. All the pieces are still available. We will keep you updated because a lot of these items are gonna start selling out here pretty quickly. The ring, okay, I adore this ring. It's so cute. We've already lost size 12 though, guys.